May not have worked last time. That's okay. God controls the fish. He knows how to get them into your net. Start believing again. Get your fire back. Stir your faith up. What God started in your life, He's going to finish. What He promised you, He will bring to pass. You may have been struggling trying to find the fish, working hard, giving it your best efforts, no success. This is a new day. The fish are going to find you. The scripture talks about how when you honor God, His blessings will chase you down and overtake you. When you believe that your best days are still in front of you, you believe that God will take you where you could not go on your own, you will come to a point where the fish will start tracking you down. God will command His blessings to overtake you. I've seen this again and again in my own life. What I couldn't make happen in my own talent, my own ability, suddenly God causes it to happen. The fish found me. At 23 years of age, I walked into a jewelry store to buy a battery for my watch, and out walked Victoria to wait on me. The most beautiful girl I'd ever seen. You know what she was? A fish. God caused her to come into my net, and I never let her out. That's a whole different message there. When my dad was the pastor and I worked behind the scenes, we used to do these big productions. I loved to do concerts, television specials. That's what I loved doing. But later in my father's life, he didn't want to do any more of that. And I was kind of disappointed. I was young. I had big dreams, big goals. I didn't want to do less. I wanted to do more. I was working hard. I was being faithful, but it seemed like I had less and less opportunity. My nets were empty. But I told Victoria, this is my father's vision. I know I'm supposed to stay here and honor him, and even though I know I have more in me, I'm going to be faithful. I'm going to keep serving him the best that I can. About 6 months later, I was walking through the lobby before a church service. A man stopped me and said that his cousin had a construction permit for the last full-power commercial television station in Houston. It was extremely valuable. They wanted us to be a part. We took that construction permit, put the station on the air, programmed it, and later sold it for a significant profit. And those funds were instrumental in us remodeling this place. Here's my point. When I thought I was done, no more opportunity, God brought me an opportunity of a lifetime. I didn't have to go after it. That fish found me. Friends, there are some fish, big fish, that have your name on them. It's just a matter of time before they show up in your net. You need to get ready. I'm not talking about minnows, little goldfish, something you can fit in a small aquarium. I'm talking about some big fish, some big breaks, some big opportunities. Peter caught so many fish that he could not haul them all in. Notice, God is an overflow God. What he has stored up for you is going to be bigger than you can imagine. You know what this facility is? A fish that found our net. It's a whale, a big fish. We weren't even looking for it. We were trying to build a sanctuary on the other part of town, but 2 deals fell through. I was working hard, using my efforts, my connections, my skills, but it seemed like nothing was happening. I was throwing out my nets, but they kept coming back empty again and again. One day, an old friend called and said this place was becoming available. Things began to fall into place. It was the hand of God. And sometimes the reason your net is empty is because God has something better. Like Peter, you fished all night. You didn't catch anything. Don't get discouraged. God controls the fish. If you'll keep honoring him, stay in faith, he'll bring the right fish to you. And when you face a disappointment, a door closes like it did for us twice. We didn't think there were any more options. Have a new perspective. Maybe that door closed because God has something better coming your way. Maybe you were hoping to catch a normal fish, an average-sized fish, but God has a whale coming. He's got a compact center. He's got somebody better, a bigger house. Or like with me, he's going to launch you into a new field with opportunity that you've never dreamed of. There are some big fish that have your name on them. Now, nothing may have been biting lately,